Alright, so if you're watching this, you are probably curious about Battle Beaver controllers, and I am here to inform you about this controller and tell you as much as I know about it and as little bit of time as possible. So the main selling points, there are basically two main selling points to this versus the other controllers out there on the market. The smart triggers, you can see how far down I have to press that. Pretty small amount right there. They're very easy to press, and you can go with just R1 and L1 or L2 and R2 if you want to save money. You can just go with your back ones, whatever you want to do. There's squid grips on here. If you play for a long time, if your hands get sweaty, I would recommend the squid grips. Let's see, I went with the domed thumbsticks. There's different options on the website you can check and look out at. Let's see, the main selling point to this controller and why I got it is the increased thumbstick tension. It's basically harder to press. It's more grams of tension to move it left and right and up and down and everything. But there's zero dead zone with that, which enables you to be more accurate. And I found, well, with the PlayStation controller, in time, or even out of the box, there would be dead zones in here. So when you would move this to the left and right, it would be all wobbly, and then it just caused inaccuracy, I felt. With the increased thumbstick tension, you don't get that at all. And then they do have an extreme thumbstick tension, which is even more grams weighted to press it. I went with increased. I've never tried extreme, so I can't speak on that. But basically what increased does for you is you can turn your high sensitivity up higher to look left and right, but still these micro movements that you do for sniping will be 100% responsive. There is zero dead zone in this controller, and it is very accurate with just the smallest movements. It's very accurate. So I felt that when I turned my sensitivity up higher, that this would almost become more accurate. So if you are a very high sensitivity player, I play Destiny, you can play on a 10 sensitivity, and still these very small movements compared to a stock controller will be 100% accurate. You feel one with your controller, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know. So I would 100% recommend at least increased thumbstick tensions. Gosh, there really isn't much to say. Those are the two selling points. It will take some time to get used to this. It is harder to press, but your brain, your muscle memory, it will adapt. And it might take some people who are quick learners, a week to get used to. For me, it took me a little bit longer, a month and a half or something. But I feel I am better at aiming, and it's all because of this increased thumbstick tension. So Battle Beaver, that's what sold me on this. And you will like just how that is just so easy to press too. Their customer support is very good. They are busy bees. They take a while to make this controller. On the website, I think they advertise 4 to 6 weeks for a delivery. Mine took, I know for sure, 2.5 months, which is cool. It's a high quality product, and I'm all right with that. But just know that if you order it and they claim that it's going to be 4 to 6 weeks, then it might take a little bit longer. It's holiday season, I get it. It's totally cool. The controller wise is kind of expensive once you start throwing everything together. But I went all out. This is 100% all out. There's 4 buttons on the back. There's smart triggers on both of these. There's the squid grips on here. There's increased thumbstick tension. I went with the warranty. I went with the quicker shipping. I paid roughly $306 when it was all said and done, which you might be thinking, holy shit, that's a lot. And it kind of is. If it's in your budget and you can go all out, that's basically roughly what you will spend. Ways you can cut that off is just getting 2 buttons on the back, not getting the squid grips, only getting smart bumpers on whatever ones you want of here, not getting thumbstick tension, but 100% I would not recommend that. I would go with increased. The warranty, you can get I don't know if it's 30 days for the smaller one, but that's a way to save money. And yeah, they're very easy to get a hold of. You can email them; they will be back to you within 24 hours. I emailed them 3 or 4 times, and they were back to me within 24 hours all the time. They have a phone number on their website too. They are open during 9 to 5 hours or whatever. It's a very good controller. I've tried other controllers. I'm not knocking other controllers. I think they're all great too. But for me, in my experience, this has been the easiest. It's shaped just like a PlayStation controller. It improved my accuracy, my stability. It just took 2 months of getting used to it or something like that. And you get to play with higher sensitivities, which means you can turn on people left and right, and your micro movements for sniping, it is just 100% exactly where you want it to go. I'm doing probably a shitty job of explaining that, but 100% guarantee that if you buy this controller, you will never want to go back and play with the PlayStation controller, a stock controller, ever again. That is basically a little bit rundown. I'm not sure if I'm missing anything. I don't want this video to get too long, but I hope that helped you out a little bit. Shit. What a good way to end it. So good luck if you do get this controller.